Unit 9, expressing habits. Used to do homonyms and homophones, making your point. Expressing habit. Look at these sentences that express present habit. A. My brother works in a bank. B. He's always borrowing my things without asking me. C. He'll go out on a Friday night and won't be back till late. Which sentence of these sentences expresses my attitude to this habit of his? I find it annoying. So, we have the first sentence. The first sentence, my brother works in a bank, expresses a simple fact about him. So A expresses a simple fact about him. B, he's always borrowing my things without asking me. My attitude to this habit of his, I find it annoying. So B is my attitude to this habit of his, I find it annoying. And C, he'll go out on a Friday night and won't be back till late, is characteristic behavior. This is typical of him. هذا فشي نموذج اعتيادي انه هو يتصرف انه هو he goes out on a Friday night and won't be back till late. Look at these sentences. A. I've lived next to the airport for years, so I'm used to the noise. I used to live in Rome, but now I live in Paris. C. I'm getting used to traveling on the metro. Which sentence expresses a past habit now finished? B. I used to live in Rome, but now I live in Paris expresses a past habit now finished. I've lived next to the airport for years, so I'm used to the noise. A situation which is familiar and no longer strange. I'm used to the noise يعني تعودت على الصوت. Something that is familiar يعني هذا الشيء صار مو غريب علي. It is familiar. And I'm getting used to traveling on the metro. A situation which is still strange but becoming easier. يعني getting used to traveling on the metro, something that is still strange but it is coming easier. ده يسهل علي الموضوع. In which sentence is used a verb and in which sentence is used an adjective? As a verb, the sentence used as a verb, I used to live in Rome, but now I live in Paris. Used to here, be is used as a verb, followed by the to infinitive. And in A and C, used as an adjective, followed by a preposition plus preposition to plus ing. So B is used as a verb, and here A and C are used as an adjective. Choose an adjective from the box to describe the people in the sentences. Easygoing. Somebody that is easygoing means something يعني somebody that is يعني شلون نقول باللغة العربية إنه إنسان سهل أو مريح. Clumsy means أخرق. Mean, you know the meaning of mean يعني إنسان لئيم. Absent minded يعني شارد الذهن. Argumentative جدلي. Sensitive حساس. Sensible عقلاني. Stubborn عنيد. So describing these people, we use an adjective from the box. Number 1, he's always losing things or forgetting where he puts things. Somebody that is absent-minded, he forgets where he puts things, or always losing things. somebody that is absent-minded يعني شارد الذهن. Number 2, she'll always cry at the end of a sad film. She is sensitive, حساسة. She'll always cry at the end of a sad film. Sensitive. Number 3, nothing ever upsets her or annoys her or worries her. يعني لا شيء يعصبها or يقلقها. So she is easy going. إنسانة مريحة أو سهلة. Easy going. Number 3, easy going. Number 4, I'm always dropping things or bumping into things. Bump into means knock into. Knocking things يعني أضرب الأشياء أو أعثر بالأشياء. I'm always dropping things or bumping on things, into things. Clumsy. Clumsy. أخرق. Clumsy. She's ruled by her head, not her heart. She'll always think things through before she acts. She is ruled by her head, not her heart. يعني تفكر أو يسيطر عليها عقلها وليس قلبها. So she is sensible. Number 5, sensible. Number 6, he just won't listen to anyone else's suggestion. He is stubborn. عنيد ما يسمع اقتراح أي شخص. He is stubborn. Number 6, stubborn. Number 7, I remember that block Dave. He'd never buy you a coffee. Here the word block means man. Man. I remember that man Dave. He'd never buy you a coffee. Mean. He is mean. Number 7, mean. Number 8, and he'd pick a fight with anyone about anything. يعني يسوي مشاكل or picking a fight with anyone about anything. يسوي مشاكل من لا شيء. So he is argumentative. جدلي. Argumentative. So number 8 is argumentative. Adjective intensifiers. Look at these lines from the tape script. All the kids were scared stiff of him. She made it seem dead easy. تلاحظون إنه هاي adjectives. بعض الكلمات يسموها adjective intensifiers يعني تكثف أو تقوي مقوية للصفة أو مكثفة للصفة. These are compounds that intensify the meaning of the adjective. So they intensify the meaning of the adjective. Complete the sentences with a word from the box. Brand, stiff, freezing, tiny, wide, great, boiling, and fast. Number 1, they live in this great big house. Great big house. تكثف المعنى يعني المعنى للحجم البيت. ف great big house. Great big house in the center of London. I made one tiny little. تلاحظون تقريبا نفس المعنى. Great big, tiny little. Tiny little mistake in my driving test, but I still failed. So tiny little. Number 3, careful with the soup. It's boiling. Boiling يعني تفور. Boiling. Boiling hot. It's boiling hot. Don't scald yourself. Scald means يحرق, burn. Don't scald yourself. So number 3 is boiling. Number 4, it's freezing cold. تلاحظون أكثر الانتنسيفايرز إلها شوية علاقة بالadjective اللي تأتي معاها. It's freezing cold in here. Can't we put on the heating? So number 4, freezing. Number 5, do you like my car? It's brand new. Brand يعني علامة تجارية. It's brand new يعني جديدة. يعني نقدر نقول هنا brand new جديدة جدا. Brand new. So number 5 is brand. Number 6, don't worry, you won't wake the children. They are fast asleep. Fast asleep. Here fast does not mean يعني بسرعة باللغة العربية. Fast asleep means deeply. Deeply يعني نائمين بعمق. Fast asleep يعني deeply asleep. So number 6 is fast. Number 7, I have a cold shower every morning. After that I feel wide awake يعني مستيقظ بصورة يعني قوية نقدر نقول. After that I feel wide awake. So number 7 is wide. Number 8, I'm fed up with this lesson. Me too. I'm bored stiff. I'm bored stiff يعني أنا مالة بشدة. I'm bored stiff. I'm bored stiff. So number 8 is bored. Is stiff. The reading of Unit 9. The Aristocrat. Lady Miranda Burden Carr, 61, has lived in Greystock House, Northumberland, since her marriage to Lord Gaydon Burden Carr 40 years ago. They have 2 grown-up sons. Greystock House has been the Burden Carr family home since 1634. Money is always a problem to us. The house is open to the public يعني الناس العامة, and is used as a conference center, conference مؤتمر center, but any money we make goes into maintaining يعني صيانة maintaining the house and gardens. I have no money to spend on myself. I get most of my clothes from charity يعني خيرية, charity shops. I spend about £1,000 a year on them. About 20 years ago, when the boys were small, we sold some of the land to developers, and that helped for a while. We hope the boys will keep the house, but running here يعني managing it يعني الإدارة هنا. But managing or running it is a full-time job with not much reward. They have good jobs in the city and are used to living well. I'm always worrying about money. My husband and I have huge arguments يعني جدال about it. He likes going to restaurants and entertaining friends يعني entertaining يعني يمتع الأصدقاء يعني enjoying. Sometimes at weekends he'll invite up to 20 people. I don't think they realize how hard up we are. We save money by doing a lot of our own repairs to the house. Repairs يعني تصليحات يعني fixing up the house. We'll put up wallpaper or paint the kitchen. Wallpaper يعني ورق جدران. Or paint the kitchen. We'll even put down buckets يعني الدلو to catch the leaks التسريبات. I make and mend curtains الستائر يعني mend يعني هم fix يعني يصلح curtains, and I do a lot of gardening. It took me years to get used to being so careful with money. My own family were quite well off. As a child, I never wanted for anything. I'd get everything I asked for. I used to have my own pony يعني هذا المهر ابن الحصان يعني a small horse pony. I don't let myself think about it. I just get on with life. Language work. Here are some words or phrases and their meanings. The small screen television. Trials, difficulties. Trials here does not mean محاكمات أو محاولات. It means difficulties. There is another meaning for the word trial, means difficulty. Trials, difficulties. Trendy, fashionable. Encountered, met. Grieving, feeling deep sadness يعني حزن عميق. Sought, past of seek, look for يعني يبحث عن. So sought is the past of the verb seek, means looked for. Homonyms. Homonyms are words with the same spelling and more than one meaning. So you have a word with the same spelling, for example here the word bank, B-A-N-K, and more than one meaning. It has the same spelling but more than one meaning. It is the homonyms. For example, a bank in the high street. Bank here means المصرف, البنك. A bank in the high street. The bank of a river means الشاطئ يعني أو الضفة. the bank of a river. حسب الجملة. تلاحظون إنه هاي difference in meaning of the word bank in these two sentences. I've supported you up till now, but don't bank on it forever. Here the meaning is very different. Bank on it means here depend on it forever. So here the bank has a meaning, and the other sentence has another meaning, and the third sentence has a third meaning. So homonyms are words with the same spelling. As you see here, bank is the same spelling but more than one meaning in a sentence. Complete the pairs of sentences with the same word used twice. Here are pairs of sentences. You must complete it with one word, but it has a different meaning. You like Paul. He's a really cool guy. Cool guy, easygoing and very friendly. There was a lovely cool breeze. breeze يعني نسمة، النسمات اللي تجي من البحر. There was a lovely cool breeze coming off the sea. So number one is cool. Number two, what's today's date? D-A-T-E. The third date هنا معناها التاريخ. I'll meet you at the cinema at 8. Okay, that's a date. The same spelling, D-A-T-E, but a different meaning. Date here means موعد. So the word for number two is date. Number three, Grey's Anatomy. هاي series مسلسل تلفزيوني. Grey's Anatomy is set in Seattle. Set يعني أسست أو بدأت in Seattle. S-E-T. My wife bought me a chess set for my birthday. هنا يعني set هنا طقم من الشطرنج يعني. فإذا هنا the word for number three is set with same spelling but different meaning. Number four, he goes to the gym every day. He's very fit. He's very fit. Here means fit يعني healthy because he goes to the gym. The trousers are too small. They don't fit you. يعني ما يجي على قياسك. فهنا the word fit does not mean the same as the other words in the sentence, but it has the same spelling. So number four, the word is fit. Number five, I can't bear people who never stop talking about themselves. bear هنا B-E-A-R يعني أتحمل. أنا لا أتحمل الناس أو الأشخاص. My 4-year-old son won't go anywhere without his teddy bear. هنا البير بالجملة الثانية معناها الدب، لكن the same spelling B-E-A-R. So number five, the word is bear. B-E-A-R. Think of two meanings for these words. Two meanings for these words. It must be the same spelling. Wave. Move your hand to say hello. يعني يلوح. Move your hand to say hello. All the words that I will mention has the same spelling but different meaning. Wave, move your hand. One meaning, move your hand to say hello. The other meaning, the sea coming into land, the wave of the sea. So it has two meanings. Move your hand to say hello, or the sea coming into land. Suits. Suit is a formal matching of jacket and trousers. Suit يعني البدلة، القاط أو البدلة. That is the first meaning. And the other meaning means go well with. Go well with. As I say, suit yourself. Suit yourself. Or do you want to wear that suit? So it has two different meanings. Fan means a supporter for games. يعني المعجبين this is he is a football fan. معناها معجب. Fan. So it is a supporter. The other meaning, a machine, device or a device to keep you cool. يعني المروحة. It has two meanings but the same spelling. Supporter and a machine to keep you cool. Miss One meaning is an unmarried woman, امرأة غير متزوجة, we call her miss. And the other meaning is you do not hit, I missed the ball, I missed the ball. So the same spelling but two different meaning. Type, one meaning is sort or kind, no, type, kind. And type, a verb, type with a keyboard, أطبع. So it has two meaning but the same spelling, type, sort or kind, and the other meaning is write with a keyboard, that is the verb. Point, one meaning indicate with your finger, يعني أشر بأصبعك. Point, indicate with your finger. Point here means the other meaning idea. I get your point, يعني ده أعرف فكرتك. I get your point. The one meaning is indicate with your finger, the other one is idea or an opinion. Train, vehicle on rail. Train يعني قطار. One meaning is a vehicle on rail, يعني على السكة rail, vehicle on rail. And train, practice to improve in a sport, for example. So train, a vehicle on rail, and also the other meaning, practice to improve in a sport. Right, one meaning of right is not wrong, مو خطأ يعني صحيح, not wrong. And the other meaning, you can use it as a direction, go right. So right, not wrong, and can be used as a direction. Mind, the first meaning is what you think, and mind, the other meaning is be careful. Mind going into that door, yani be careful to go into that door, there is something happening there, for example. So mind has two meaning, what you think with and be careful of. Fear has two meanings but the same spelling. Light color, fear, light color, يعني الأشقر احنا نسميه fear, a light color, فد لون فاتح يعني, light color. And the other meaning, you can say as an adjective, just, يعني عادل, شخص عادل, he's a just man. نعنى اجتي كصفة, adjective. So the two meanings of fair, light colored, and the other meaning is just. And now homophones. Homophones are words with the same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. It has the same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. For example, road, the road to the town center, هنا الطريق. She rode a horse, امتطت حصان. I rode across the river, يعني جدفت من مجداف, يعني جدفت across the river. So not like homonyms, homophones have same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. You see here road, the same pronunciation, يعني نفس اللفظ but different meanings. The road to the town center, طريق. She rode, you see it is the same pronunciation but different spelling, you do not write it the same, and also different meaning. She rode a horse, I rode across the river. Write the word in phonetics in the correct spelling. Whole, the whole world, and a hole in the ground. Whole here is written, you can see that it is the same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. The whole world, whole here W-H-O-L-E, and the hole in the ground H-O-L-E. The whole يعني العالم أجمع, and the whole حفرة H-O-L-E in the ground. A piece of cake, piece, P-I-E-C-E, CE يعني قطعة من الكيك. PIECE war and peace سلام السلام. PEACE you see the same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. Here we have a piece of cake. It is an idiom. It means very easy, something that is very easy. You say a piece of cake. The exam was a piece of cake. Means the exam was very easy. That is an idiom. A rose is a flower. FLOWER يعني وردة. FLOWER. Flour to make bread يعني الطحين. FLOUR. So you have the same spelling but different pronunciation and different meaning. Flour FLOWER, the first one, and the second one الطحين FLOUR. A yacht has sails. Sails. Sails here SAILS يعني أشرعة. SAILS sails. Buy clothes in the sales. Here SALES يعني التخفيضات أو التنزيلات. So here sales SAILS and here SALES. Sell. Salespeople sell things. يبيع يبيعون SELL. And a prisoner lives in a cell. Cell يعني زنزانة CELL. So it is the same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. So number 5 SELL and the second one CELL. Think of a homophone for these words. Homophone, we must find the word a homophone. Same spelling, same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. Bored. Bored يعني مال. Past tense of bored. Bored. The homophone of bored is also bored. We said that must be the same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. The other word for bored is bored, also bored, the same pronunciation but different spelling. BOARD. A board يعني السبورة. board BOARD. Coat. Coat يعني الماضي the past tense of catch. Coat. Here coat معطف COAT. COAT. War. War يعني حرب. Here the other word, the homophone of war, war. WORE. ارتدى. war. WORE. hire. hire يعني يستأجر. hire. The homophone of hire also hire because as I said the same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. higher HIGHER يعني أعلى. HIGHER. peer. peer. peer يعني زوج هنا. PAIR. The homophone of peer is also peer. PEAR يعني أجاس. الأجاس. PEAR. plain. plain here something that is plain, clear, you can say clear. And the homophone of plain also plain. طائرة PLANE. waste. waste. here الwaste يعني الخصر. waste. The homophone of waste also waste but different spelling. WASTE. WASTE. seas. seas يعني بحار. seas. The other word for seas يعني the homophone of seas is also seas. SEIZ. seas SEIZE means يعني يستولي أو يحجز على. sure. sure تأكيد يعني sure. The homophone of sure is also sure. SHORE. sure. SHORE. sure يعني الشاطئ. allowed means بصوت عالي. The homophone of allowed is also allowed, but it is spelled as A-L-L-O-W-E-D. My parents allowed me to go out. يعني سمحوا لي. فallowed here بصوت مرتفع, and the homophone of allowed is also allowed, A-L-L-O-W-E-D. Making your points. There are some words or phrases that you can make your point with it. يعني مثلا عندكم فد موقف معين and you make your point. أنت تريد تنطي فكرتك أو رأيك. You start with these phrases. You can start with these phrases or words. First of all, I'd like to look at the general problem. As well as this, there are problems with the cost. Finally, I'd like to give my conclusion. Number 4, in my opinion, fast food should be totally banned. Banned يعني ينمنع. Should be totally banned. Number 5, generally speaking, as a nation we don't do enough exercise. Number 6, the problem is, how do you educate people to have a better diet? As far as I know, this problem is quite common. To be exact, there are 5 others like this. To be honest, I don't know the answer to this problem. So the important thing that if you want to make your point, you can use these words or these phrases. First of all, as well as this, you start with these words. Finally, in my opinion, generally speaking, the problem is, as far as I know, to be exact, to be honest. Thank you.